is ridiculous. I'm so sorry, guys. That sucks. It actually just said that I forfeited the match. But that's okay. On to the next one. Alright, we don't even need a wind out for this one. We lipped out of the Alba if you were even here for that. We were very close. It was more like 25% instead of, I was at 30%. Okay, so we're gonna do 4.2 and one left. Put our yellow ring just a centimeter away from the end of the rough. And right to the right of the pin, or left of the pin. And then we're gonna adjust 1 to 1. Wow. It was a little bit of a sloppy pull, but that's actually one that I never miss, so that sucks. For everyone coming back, apologies. I don't have control over this crappy program. And it's between this and DU Recorder, which has the worst audio ever. So sorry, guys. I don't know if it's my iPad, but it really shouldn't be. My internet connection's pretty good. It's possible that my signal's fluctuating every once in a while, and it cuts off my live stream. That's what I'm thinking it is. Because it shouldn't be my device. But still, I feel real bad for you guys having to leave and come back. It's really annoying for everyone, including myself. Big Cat, yes. I think I messed up on my ring pull a little bit. Chance, thank you so much, man. Very nice. Some booms in the chat for Chance. He donated $5. Good man. New member of Unity. Excellent tournament player. Happy to have him. Sweet Big Cat. Yeah, that adjustment is on point. I messed it up because I was talking too much. All right. Gonna use a Centurion just because I have them. I usually always use Kingmaker, but since we missed that drop, I want to definitely get a drop on hole 8, and let's get an albatross on hole 9. So we're gonna do 10% elevation. I'm gonna change to power 4, even though we are using a power 3. It just adds a little bit extra. That's because we're curling it with wind that's in the direction of the way we're curling it, so we're gonna naturally land it a little bit more left than we're aiming. So it's good to add a little extra just so you don't get a water hazard. Okay, so 6.4 is going to be 5.1. We're going to do 4 and a click. I usually put my red ring halfway in the rough and my ball guide landing right there. So that looks good. And 5 rings. Keep it at max club. We're just going to do baby overpowered. So for this far up, we can still use thorn, but we'll just have to add more backspin. And there is a spot to land that gives you a good rollout still. But I do prefer to land a little further back. I like being around mid-club and landing right before the fringe with like 0.5 backspin. That seems to be very consistent. I did change the notes from 5% elevation. I was doing 5% elevation with the offset and then add 0.2 to the adjustment. But that's a lot, and I was trying to figure out something easier to remember. So 10% should be better. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna be 10% min club on thorn, and we're just gonna offset it just a tad. 7.5. Okay, so find your min club. 2.4. Right edge. Just 2.4. Should be good. Ooh, we got screwed. I did baby curl it, which I didn't think would matter. But yeah, don't. Oh shit, you know what? I adjusted 2.5. User error. Completely my fault, but you guys know that if you're at min club with 10%, if you offset it on the right edge, especially if you had a kingmaker, like if that was a kingmaker, that would have been in. I'm not used to having light wind, so I shouldn't have offset it that much with that. It was only, what, 6? Oh, it was 7.5. Still, it's still light wind. And I over-adjusted by 0.1, which was just enough to miss. So we got a real shitty front nine so far. But that's okay, because it's not the weekend. And I'm gonna make sure I get some sleep tonight. So we can still get a decent front 9 if we alba this. So let's do our best to get that done. Hopefully we get a high wind on the drive and a lighter wind on the approach, because that will give us a good chance at an alba. I hit it once today, and I lifted out twice today, so I know that we're really close, and it's definitely the best way to try to get an albatross. So I'm sticking with this. Perfect. 11 wind is perfect. We can make it over with like 9.5. Any lower and you'll be in trouble. So we're gonna do full top minus the full bar. Then we're just gonna eye it up. Looks good. Full overpower with slight right, like I would say a fourth of a ball. Ooh, that's the first time that I didn't catch the lip and go back into the fairway though. Unfortunate, but we can save the eagle, but albatross is pretty much out of the picture. I should have took off more topspin with the 11 wind. If you want to be like definitely safe, do a puck 5 topspin. Like 6.5-ish, 7. You can even go to 5 topspin if the wind's high. Blink, that's actually the first time I got stuck in the rough. So second shot's 10%. We're looking at 8.3 rings. So let's try to get to the pad. So it looks like right spin's gonna be the ticket here. So if we overpower it about 3 rings. Hopefully the great left is okay. Get into the pad. Good, good, good. It's probably the shittiest position on the pad you can be though. You want to be up closer to the end and on the right side so you're straight with the wind. So I should have used a little bit more overpower there. I haven't taken a shot this far away yet, so hopefully it's not going to be weird. Oh, it might be. So we are taking the shot from mid-club. So it's a 5-ring adjustment. We're gonna have to land right in the cup. Oh no. Ticked off the pin. So the worst 9 we had. That's funny. Definitely gonna pick it up on the back 9 now. So instead of getting an albatross, we're getting a birdie. Good stuff. I think this is this godforsaken music that they force us to play. I'm gonna change it to my friend's band. We'll have better luck if we're listening to Twilight. Holy crap, 13. All-time low, boys. If you have an epoch 7, you can just use your Kingmaker too. It makes this shot pretty easy. Unless you got a little bit of a headwind, which you do sometimes. I'm not sure why he tried with an epoch 4 and a Titan. That's scary. So 1-1. Whew. Close one. Aaron, welcome, buddy. Aaron Stewart, thank you so much, bro. So it's looking like a 6.5-ish. Make sure the ball guide's through the hole. Woo! Glitchy ball guide. Hopefully we don't hit the glitch. I didn't have enough time to add spin. Whew. Almost slowed down. Alright, so good start. We just gotta pull through on these par 3s and we'll be -30. Or better, hopefully. We just gotta get a bunch of drops on the back. Desperate times, desperate measures. Sometimes I think using a Win 5 ball could mess you up too, because we already have it dialed with a Kingmaker and a Centurion. But it's good to test out different kind of balls. Justin, thank you so much, bro. 5.4 is going to be 6.9. Okay. Woo. Even with grids, that's a hard adjustment. Get in. Get in. Yes. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to start dropping them. Let's start dropping them, guys. Can we get an Alba on hole 3 is the question. We're going to try 15% this time. Thanks for the booms, guys. Woo. Looks good. I need to stock up on some berserkers. I forgot, I still didn't do my main account. Hopefully I don't cut it close on time. So we're looking about 9.5, 10 rings then. Got a nice strong wind. So this time we can curl it to the right. Just a tad. Thanks for coming, Justin, and thanks for the donation, bro. Have a good night and good luck in your rounds. I'm sure I will talk to you later. Glenn, welcome, buddy. Thanks for the good luck. Alright, let's get set up for our next shot. We're going to do 15% this time because we over-adjusted last time with 20. Okay, looks like we can do a power 0. So 6.5 rings. Come on. Oh, looks like we found our adjustment, boys. It looks like we found it. Told you guys, back 9, we gotta light it out. Gotta light up the back because we blew balls on the front. But yeah, this going left, I tried every which way and nothing was consistent, not even close. I even tried 20% uphill and it came in like it was over adjusted. Like, that makes 0 sense. That means the land zone is jacked. I even went really far left, used full right spin. I went really far to the right and used full left spin. Went in the middle, went in between those. Every landing spot sucks. Yeah, Scott, I wasn't in power, so it would be the equivalent if I had, like, say, a marlin on and no plus yards. So we would use a +0 instead of messing with the slider. It's way easier and faster, and it's very accurate. Alright. We are going to go win 5 this time. I am going to double check my notes. Kenley, if there's a funnel, that'd be awesome to see. If you want to send it to me. But let me look at my notes real quick, because I haven't done this method in a bit. I've been doing the full left spin method. Okay, so this one is the 1-to-1 +5. And we're just going to favor the right side of the cup, but we're going to stay in the cup. So yellow ring's gonna stick out a little bit from the rough, so we don't stop short. So we're gonna go 6.2 rings. Be sure that you don't underpower it, because you do land shorter, which is why we start our adjustment a little further up. There we go, guys. Back 9. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, Big Cat, I did that for safety. I didn't want to land short and it mess up my line. So I just put the slightest amount of power on it. Just because that's what happens right there. %, uphill because we're not at full max, but we are going to add baby overpower because we're adjusting to a lower position. So 6.3 rings, full top, 1 right. Gonna adjust on a slight angle. Looks good. So you want that lower bounce because it has more of a forward momentum to roll through the rough. You don't want it to plop down on the rough on the second bounce because then you're just going to lose momentum. He's going to get caught in the rough. Thanks for explaining, Kenley. Helps so I don't have to. I can focus on my shots. Gonna have to make Kenley a mod. He's answering all these questions. Great ball should be okay, I hope. There we go. Too late, Kenley. You're a wrench man. If you guys get stuck in a situation like this, even in the rough, you're going to want to try to rough bump it. Use 20% elevation and true club percent. and I would say offset it outside of the left side of the cup, and that should be good to go. Scott, I played at 45% club. I live in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. I think we're just gonna go the Centurion. 10% max, 20% max if you're using Big Topper. But you're gonna use the same trick for the spin as we're doing right now with the Thor. 4 right spin with as much top spin you can get. 6.6 is going to be 6.5. Great ball should be okay, but it kind of does suck because we're not going to be in the middle. We're a little bit to the right. Wilkes-Barre, that's pretty damn close, man. 45 minutes or so away from my house. So we should be around mid-club, but since we are not in the middle of the island, my reference isn't gonna work. I have 341 yards equals mid-club, but since we're not in the middle of the fairway, we're gonna be a little closer than that. So I'm thinking if we use mid-club numbers, we're not gonna use any offset. I'm not even going to use side spin this time, see what happens. So 6.8. Of course. Of course. Yep, that would have been in. Fuck. Shit. Oh well. There goes our streak, guys. We had every single drop, and we had to hit a great ball. That sucks. Ooh, what is he doing? Perfect would have been in. What the hell? Didn't work the first time, man. So we could have had a banger back 9. We had to screw it up. Alright, we're not screwing this one up this time. We gotta hit perfect. Come on. 1-to-1 adjustment. Just gonna favor the left side. 4.2 backspin. That's perfect right there. 5.4 rings. Come on, baby. That's it. Thanks, man. Thanks, Kenley. Kenley from Kansas. I usually do when I get sleep. I'm a lot better with my vision. I can't see for shit right now. But I knew I had to pick it up on the back, so we're being tryhards right now. Jamie! Welcome to the stream, brother. We had a horrendous front 9. Horrendous. But the back 9's looking pretty good. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're already at negative 15 for the back 9 with 2 to go. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, man, saving it for the weekend for sure. Alright, so we're going to use Apocalypse. We're going to use the Centurion for good luck, even though that's what made us miss last time. I just won't offset it as much this time. Or don't baby curl it, because that is what killed it. Alright, so we're going to throw a power 4 ball on. Or in the app anyway. With 10%. Ooh, that's a lot of OP, brother. Be careful, man. Woo. That great ball might have saved him, actually. If he was more left, that might have went rough on the water. Alright, so 7.2 is going to be 5.8. That's where we want to be. 5.8. Make sure you push back up to max. Then we're going to curl it. And we're going to overpower just a tad. Thanks, buddy. Looks like we'll be somewhere around mid. Between min and mid, I would guess. This guy should be able to use like 5 to 6 backspin and still get a rollout. Because there's a spot right there that allows you to still roll out with a higher backspin. He's doing it right though. You do have to put it in the back of the cup because for some reason the shot plays uphill. Looks like he knows what he's doing though. Woo! Didn't adjust right though. It was close. Alright, let's see where we are. Alright, so landing zone's good. I just went a little extra because we're not at min, we're at like 10%. Hopefully that doesn't kill us. Perfect. Just for shits, let's see what 10% would have been. .3. Cool. We went 2.25, so pretty much 2.3. It was probably more like between 5 and 10% club, honestly. Eagle machine. I shit out eagles. Alright, let's get an albatross, guys. We only missed one drop on the back 9. One measly great ball. The adjustment was on point. The great ball was not. Johnny, welcome, buddy. Big Cat, I didn't even pay attention to my side spin. I just paid attention to my offset. The only time side spin really matters is when you're doing the backdoor approach. You don't want to use side spin if there's... You don't want to use side spin to the left if there's wind facing left. If you know what I mean. Because when it kicks back, you're going to get an extra push to the left and you're going to miss the hole unless you offset even more than normal. Will do, Kenley. Thank you. If you don't have the clubs, I mean, you do have the clubs. Everyone's got the clubs to clear this rough if you have the ball. If you have a berserker in the wind, you can get across with an extra mile. So, but if you have a baby account that has like a really low We're going to take off topspin this time. We do not want to go on the rough again. You can use big topper though, and lay it up, and then use big dog to get to the pad. I'm going to take off a little bit of right curl as well. We did hit a great left, so hopefully we don't hit the bunker, because that's going to mess up our albatross too. So stop rolling, god damn it. Yeah, we're good. You're okay. Our second great ball of the back 9. But yeah, from where this dude is, he can make it to the pad. He just needs to overpower it and use a little bit of curl. Scott, no, I didn't try the hook, but I've seen it plenty of times. That's how Jesse's playing it, and a few others. There's nothing wrong with it. You can still get to the pad in 2 if you screw up most of the time. But you can do the same going right as well. But you have a better chance at albatross from the right side. So, that's where we're going. We want an albatross. We are picky mofos. So full top, full right. Line that shit right up. Looks good. We're at max club. 9 point, oop, I already did that. 9.4, the 10% over adjustment is 11.1. Make sure you're pulling it correctly, because this is a finicky pull. Alright, come on, baby. No! We great balled it. We're gonna miss the albatross. Damn it. I'll show you guys a replay of the last account I played where I didn't hit great and show you what that looks like. I think we're at -30 right now, so we'll be getting a -32 with a -13 front. That's pretty funny. Ooh, unlucky opponent. Yeah, just because of the wind angle, Jamie. It's not really needed as long as you offset the ball guide slightly, but I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that's like baby curl for good luck, and it ends up fucking me up, but sometimes it doesn't. So wait, what did we get on our back 9? Sorry, Fenzel. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got a -19 on the back 9. Holy shaz. Alright, and let me show you the video real quick of hole number 9. Hole number 9. There you are. And there you are. miss. Which is why I do add a touch of right curl there. But yeah, that's it, guys. Unless you want me to stream my last account, I have to do that. Wait, how long do I have? Oh, I have plenty of time. So let me know in the chat if you want to hang out longer, then I will keep streaming, and if not, I will just do this off stream. 1587. The main account. Alright. Looks like we're gonna go in it. Thanks for coming, Kenley. And I'm gonna check that chat before I start my round. So, guys, give me 1 second. Thanks again for coming, Kenley. I want to see this funnel he was talking about on hole 3. He's using quarterback. Oh, never mind. He switched it to Apocalypse. Second shot. Sniper. Ah, okay. Alright, so since we have an epoch 7 on this account, we're just going to use that for our drive on hole 1. Should be okay with the Kingmaker as long as we don't have headwind. But actually, let's get a second option if we do have headwind. If we have headwind, we can switch to a vintage ball, an Easter egg, any power 4, give me 1 second, guys, just gonna grab a drink real quick. Alright. So our best bet is to go to a power 5 ball and not have to overpower it much at all. Let me make sure my sound effects are off. Make sure we're still rolling. And then check our bracket out. Got Lucas, Helen Keller, awesome. Lucas, I'm super proud of your negative 28, that's awesome. Let's go. So we're gonna get a negative 20 this time because we're not gonna miss that perfect on on hole 6 or whatever it was, right? Negative 20, then a negative 40. Sounds good. Tonio was putting on that Twilight City fracture. The NCS had me playing like crap. Alright, so it looks like mostly just sidewind. I think we'll be okay. So we want to land there, so we're going to offset it. 6.3. Hopefully Kingmaker is going to be enough for us. Come on, Kingmaker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a plopper. That's unfortunate. So, next time we're going to go with the power 4 and not need a full overpower, but have a better chance. But to be honest, the layup on the left side is super consistent. Jibo, I thought that was you. I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure. But good job, buddy. Scott, the Olivia account was like my first big account that I played. .6. It looks like we are at like 15% club, 0.8 adjustment. Make sure we got a good. Ooh. Little funnily action. 0.8. Get in the hole, Mr. Funnel. Oh, lowest in any tournament. Negative 38. Expert division. Yeah, Jibo, left side's definitely a good option. I wouldn't recommend being in Goliath range, but a Hornet, maxed out Thorn, very good options. That's the way I went with all the baby accounts, and they all sunk, except for when I hit great. You gotta play with 5% elevation. 2 to 3 top spin, 4 to full left spin, and there is a funnel there. You're gonna usually be at around 85% club. How's our battery doing? 92%, awesome. Last time we sunk it with a Win 5 Power 0. I don't know how many of those I have. 2 packs of Zeniths, 4 packs of Season 11. Alright, let's get rid of the Santa Claus balls. We were trying to drop every single drop, so we're gonna pull out all the stops. 40% Power 3 ball in the app, mid club. Man, I wish we could edit our YouTube live videos. I'd cut out that whole front, that embarrassing ass front nine, and just do the back nine. It's okay, I've grown accustomed to feeling. Scott, you've been using a carnival ball on hole 2? That doesn't have full left spin though.